My name is Vanessa and I was wondering, should death penalties be abolished? Yes, I believe they should be abolished because killing is killing no matter what. Whether you kill with an injection, lethal injections, whether you kill by public hanging, whether you kill by anything, as long as you're killing, it's killing and it's a sin against God. Um, I have, as a story shown, researched from the internet, when Italy entered World War II, this person called Lorraine, her father went to prison, and because the father was Jewish, but they were in Australia, so it was what was happening in Italy with the Nazis and Germans was affecting them. So Lorraine's father was in Australia. They had moved to Australia due to political issues in Italy, their country, and then they went to Australia. After like 2 years, when the World War II broke in Italy, they immediately got the Lorraine's father and his friend. They jailed them. They put them to prison. They say that they are going to execute them because they were connected to Nazis. But honestly, they were not connected to Nazis. So Lorraine, one of the aunties, would bring a bus and they would go inside and they would go to visit the father. The mom had denied it because it was not proper to do, and that was not. So Lorraine was 10 years old. So she went to visit the dad in prison. So they talked and talked with guards, but some guards were friends with the Nazis, so they would bribe them and would not kill them. So the day Lorraine went to visit the dad was hanged in that field later at night. So this stuck in her brain ever since long. So that story really made me to read why should she made some suggestions why the death penalty should be abolished. So the first solution she made was like, you can't take back. You can't take back what happened. Another story is a guy called Cameron Todd. He was executed in 2004 for setting a fire that killed both his children and the wife. But they executed him with lethal injections in the prison. But in the end, they found out that he did not set the fire at all. So you can't take back what happened. So you kill them, but after finding out that he was innocent, so what? So what happened? So the guilt still comes because you killed an innocent person. So death penalty should be abolished because people are killing innocent people. Another thing, it doesn't discourage criminals. If I'm a criminal, I'm a criminal. If I'm going to bomb the world, a city, I'm going to do it no matter what, because that won't discourage me. Who makes you think that you're going to catch me? There is nothing. In Canada in 1976, since the death penalty, in 1976 they abolished the death penalty. Since abolishing the death penalty, the level of crimes reduced by 40%. But before there was death penalty, things would increase because I would bomb the town, they would kill me. Honestly, mostly in Islamic states, that death penalty doesn't touch on them because honestly they really want to die. They do it for death. So death penalty doesn't change anything. Another thing, the third thing is there is no humane way of killing. There is no simple way of killing. Killing is killing. If you kill someone, if you assign death penalty to someone, you're killing them. The same thing he did is what you're doing to him. So it doesn't make anything. In 2006, a boy called Andrew Diaz was executed by a lethal injection. That injection took 34 minutes, and they injected him. It didn't work. They injected him again. So the doctors were complaining that injection really, he died in 34 minutes. His death was one of the most painful deaths on earth. And another fourth thing is, most people, like in Islam, in Iraq and Afghanistan, mostly they do their death penalties. They hang people on the roads. They do it as in public. This thing, yeah, he did something wrong, but you shouldn't damage his reputation and dignity because of something wrong he did. When you hang him in the road, the child who sees him, the mother who sees that person, their dignity, with the family where he comes from, the dignity is being destroyed because you're doing it in public, and people are killing. In the, the last thing, death penalty is disappearing. Death penalty should be abolished because it's disappearing. And Guinea and Mongolia stopped it, and other 106 countries stopped the death penalty. So it should also be abolished in Rwanda because it is abolished in other things. So to sum up that thing, I would I would suggest some solutions they should do. Instead of killing someone, you would maybe use them to build public roads, to build public social services. You should ask them to ask for forgiveness. Humbling yourself in front of the people you care for shows them that they're respected and they have that value. So you should at least tell them to do some public services. To sum up with this story, a story of someone called James. He was a survivor of death penalty, so the country decided not to kill him. Now he's making change in the society. He's he's helping people who are surviving that death penalty to come. When they come in the society, they're ignored or rejected, or they're different from others, but he's helping them psychologically to fit in the society. Those people can make a change in the world. They can make a change that can change the whole world. We all make mistakes, but don't use a mistake to correct a mistake. So thank you, and that should be abolished. I still believe it till now. Thank you. Goodbye.